Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to build a simple quiz game. So in a quiz game, we have some questions, options and answers. So I am going to take a list with some questions. So these are my questions which are in a list. So if I want to access this, I'm going to write a for loop for question in questions print question. So this is my for loop to access each question in the questions list. Let us check. So now I have 4 questions. So I am using this as a divider between each question. So next I need some options. So I am going to take a 2D list for options. So what is a 2D list? 2D list is nothing but a list in which each element is also a list. Here you can see each element is a list. Okay, so in order to access these options, I'm going to write a for loop inside this for loop. For option in options. So I need to access each element of this for loop. So I'm going to take a variable, which is question number 0. I'm going to take a question print option. So now let us check. So now I have a question and options, but you can see here all options are same for each question. So I need to increment this question number. I'm going to increment. So now let us check again. Now you can see it is as expected. We got a question and options for each question. Okay. So now I need answers, correct answers. So I'm going to take answers and enter some correct answers. So these are my answers. Here I need your answers, that is user's answers. So I'm going to take a empty list and I'm going to ask user to input his or her answer here. So for that I'm going to take an empty variable, enter your choice. Which must be in between A, B, C, D. So if they have entered a small letter, then I have to convert into caps. So I'm going to take upper. So now I'm going to append this answer to your answers list. Dot append. So now I got questions, options, and I'm going to access with for loop each question and their options. So now I have to keep a track of the score. So I'm going to take a score variable with 0. So now after the user has guessed his answer, I'm going to write a if statement to check my answer is correct or not. Answers. If answer is matching with our answers in the list, then it's going to be print as a correct answer. And increment score with 1. Else, so the user guessed wrong answer. It's going to print incorrect answer, and I have to return what is correct answer here. So I'm going to return a correct answer. Yes. Answer. Okay, so now let us test it. So now there is question and there are some options. Now I have to guess the answer. I'm going to write a small b. You can see. So it is correct answer. If I give caps also, it's going to take it as I have given here upper. So whether you give small or caps, it's going to in turn convert into caps. So here I'm going to so it is correct answer. What if I give a wrong answer? Let us give a wrong answer. So it is going to say it is incorrect answer and give me what is the correct answer. So and at last again I'm going to give an incorrect answer. It's going to give me result as incorrect and giving me what is the correct answer. Now I have to calculate the score. I'm going to calculate the score here. Results. This final score and taking the variable final score. The score is equals to 4 divided by length of questions. So how many questions are there? It will give here. Into 100 will give us a percentage. So it will be in if it will be in decimal points, I'm going to convert it into integer. So I can get a precise percentage. Right? So now it has to give me my results also. So it's going to give me maybe let's add this here percentage symbol so that I can know that it is a percentage. Let me type one wrong answer. So it's going to be 75%. So this is a simple quiz game. 100%. So this is my simple quiz game. But in this program, we have a difficulty. What is that? Here we are mentioning our questions and options and answers all in list. So if there are more number of questions, let us say around 50 questions, we can't write all questions in these lists. It will be a very big program, which is unnecessary. So what I have to do is I have to create a text file where I can write all my questions there. Then I have to import them. I have to read them in this Python program. and use that Python program to get my quiz game. Okay, so here what I did is I have taken a file with questions and options which are divided with some equals to each question, and their options are taken in a file. So now what I will do is I will create another file with answers. Here you can see these are my answers B, T, C, C. So now what I will do is I will create another program. So now what I have to do is I have to read those files. So I'm going to read those files with open Q&A dot text in read mode as F. Q is equals to dot read. Now we print Q. Here. You can see all the questions have been printed. Here. Okay. So, but now I have to divide this into a list. So what I am going to do is I will just comment this and I will take questions as a list. So I am going to split them using my divider, which I have taken in the text file. So now if I run a for loop for questions, it will print each question. Each question separately. Okay. So now here we have taken questions. Now I have to read answers. So again, I will write a with function with file. I'm going to open a file with read mode. Answer dot text. Read mode as file. I'm going to take this in answers file dot read. And then again, I am going to split them with space. By default, it is going to split with space. So if I know what I will do is let us print these answers to see whether they are in a file or not. Let's save this. So here my answers are getting printed. So now I am going to again take some variables export 0, question number 0, answers. Again, I'm going to collect users' answers in a list. So now I have printing the questions and options. Now I have to get the user guessed answer. Your choice. A, B, C, D. Dot number. So dot append answer. Now again, we'll compare. So if it is correct, score will be incremented with 1 and print correct answer. Else print incorrect answer and print what is correct answer. Is correct answer. So increment Q0. Then we're going to print our results. I'm going to calculate my final score. Length of questions into 100. Convert into integer and print final score. Let us run this program. So no, I don't need to print the answer. So comment this. This is my question and these are my options. I am going to enter some correct answer. Yes. Give a wrong answer. So it is a wrong answer. C is the correct answer. Now again. So these are my results. Again, the percentage symbol. So it can be indicated as percentage. Mm. 75%. Okay, so here we have an advantage to update our file with update our questions and answers file with more questions and answers here. So if I want to write another question, so I can take another question and add it to here. Let me add a new question to this. So I'm going to add again a question here. And options will be options. So here I have added another question to my file now. So now I have to add a answer to this. So answer will be say a. What keyword is used in to raise exceptions. I am going to take the raise. Okay. So answer I have written here. Now if I run the program again, it will print me with 5 questions. You get this. Now again I am running this program. First question has been displayed. So enter your answer. Second question. Enter. Third question also. This is fourth question. Now you can see another question has been displayed, which is my fifth question, which is added newly. Okay, so now I'm going to write here. So now it's 100%. Again, if I run this and let's give some incorrect answers. So now it's 60%. So this is a program where we are taking the questions and answers from files. Okay. Let us see what will happen if we give option which is not ABCD, which is not in ABCD. Let me give yes as an option. It will say as incorrect option. So you can modify this program. If any other option is given other than ABCD, you can you can return it as invalid. Okay, so try to modify this program where if any other option is entered other than ABCD, return it as an invalid option. Okay. Okay, then that's all for today. Thank you.